in a small town nestled between rolling hills and sprawling fields. There lived a girl named Mia, at just 15 years old. She was known for her intelligence and curiosity. Mia had an insatiable thirst for knowledge, often found with her nose buried in books or exploring the world around her. However, being smart in a town where conformity was the norm came with its own set of challenges. Mia lived in Maplewood, a quaint town where everyone knew each other. The streets were lined with oak trees, and the local high school was a hub of social activity. While most students focused on fitting in and following trends, Mia stood out with her unique interests. She loved science, mathematics, and literature subjects that often left her peers bewildered. Despite her academic prowess, Mia struggled to connect with her classmates. They often teased her for being different, calling her the smart girl, as if it were an insult. But Mia didn't let their words deter her. She found solace in her studies and the few friends who appreciated her for who she was. One day, while browsing through the library after school, Mia stumbled upon an announcement for a regional science fair. The competition promised not only recognition, but also scholarships for winners. Excited by the prospect of showcasing her ideas, Mia decided to enter. However, as she began brainstorming project ideas, self-doubt crept in. Would anyone take her seriously? Would she be able to compete against more popular students who had access to better resources? Despite these fears, Mia pushed herself to think creatively. After weeks of research and planning, Mia settled on a project that combined her love for science and environmentalism. A sustainable energy model using solar panels, made from recycled materials. She envisioned creating a prototype that could power small devices, while promoting eco-friendly practices. Mia spent countless hours after school working on her project in the garage with the help of her father, who shared his engineering expertise. Together they gathered materials from local recycling centers and experimented with different designs. As they worked side by side, Mia felt empowered. This was more than just a project. It was a chance to prove herself. As the science fair approached, rumors spread throughout the school about Mia's ambitious project. Some students mocked her efforts during lunch breaks, while others expressed disbelief that she could pull it off alone. One afternoon at school, during gym class, Mia overheard two girls whispering about how the smart girl would surely fail. Feeling disheartened but determined not to give up, Mia confided in her best friend Lily about the negativity surrounding her project. Lily encouraged Mia to stay focused on what mattered most, sharing knowledge and making an impact rather than seeking validation from others. With renewed motivation from Lily's support, Mia poured herself into perfecting every detail of her prototype, while preparing for the presentation aspect of the fair. The day of the science fair arrived with excitement buzzing through Maplewood High School's gymnasium as students set up their projects at booths adorned with colorful displays. As judges walked around evaluating each entry based on creativity and scientific merit, nerves fluttered in Mia's stomach. When it was finally time for Mia's presentation before the judges' panel comprising local scientists and educators, she took a deep breath and stepped forward confidently despite feeling anxious inside. "Hello everyone. My name is Mia," she began enthusiastically as she introduced herself along with explaining how solar energy works, alongside demonstrating how effective recycling can be when applied innovatively. As she spoke passionately about sustainability and renewable energy, solutions tailored specifically towards young people like herself, who would inherit this planet. Mia noticed some judges nodding along approvingly, while others scribbled notes furiously. Just when things seemed to be going well during presentations, an unexpected twist occurred. A group of popular students led by Sarah, the same girl who had mocked Mia earlier, approached their booth curiously after hearing snippets from other attendees praising it. "Hey," Sarah said hesitantly but genuinely intrigued. "Now, instead of dismissive like before, can you show us how this works?" Mia hesitated briefly before realizing this could be an opportunity, not just for herself, but also perhaps even bridge gaps between them all. So without hesitation, she invited them closer, explaining everything step by step until they were fully engaged, asking questions excitedly. To everyone's surprise, including hers, their interest sparked genuine conversations about environmental issues affecting their community, which led them all brainstorming ways they could collaborate moving forward. After hours filled with presentations concluded, the judges announced winners, amidst cheers echoing throughout gymnasium walls. When they called out, "First place goes to Mia," disbelief washed over not only herself but also those around, including former skeptics, who clapped loudly now acknowledging talent previously overlooked. Tears welled up in eyes as friends rushed over, congratulating, hugging, tightly celebrating victory together. This moment marked more than just winning. It symbolized breaking barriers formed by stereotypes, allowing connections forged through shared passions instead.